David Patterson. I'm Kelsey. You might know me from the Safari video.
And Kelsey's coming along for this vlog because I'm now individually bringing as many guests as I can onto this show, I guess you could say. Kelsey's been a great friend of all of us for about probably 2 years now,
Yeah, 2 years.
About 2 years, and I guess you could say she's the girl who stuck through it and just dealt with the car scene and then grew to respect it. How would you explain this?
Yeah, I don't really know anything about cars at all. Like,
so
I don't even
saying that too.
Well, I don't try to pretend that I know anything. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, like I don't even know. I can't even pretend to know. So I don't know. I enjoy going to meets and I don't know.
Because we met at Fortunato, their open house about 2 years ago. Yeah. And then we didn't really hang out until we went
Springfest.
Springfest last year.
Yeah.
And that was when like 8 people all piled up in my apartment to sleep over and have a place to stay. That was so funny because everybody was all cramped up and like bumping into each other.
I'm pretty sure I was cuddling Matt Holder.
Yeah, Matt Holder. Yeah, Matt Holder was like, how's it feel to sleep next to a real man? Springfest was good. And then after that, I didn't see it for a while because of college and school and life.
Well, yeah.
And you just graduated, right?
I did graduate.
How did that feel?
Scary. That's about it. Scary in life.
Where'd you go to school?
Longwood in Farmville.
Not the Facebook game.
Yes, not to be confused with Facebook Farmville.
Farmville's like just far enough away from home to be away from home, but it's still nice.
It was about an hour and 15 minutes if I drove fast. So
in the Durango?
In the Durango.
That Durango life. Though.
I am about the Durango life.
Whenever it snows here in Virginia, which it rarely does, but whenever it does, people like me are like, I can't go anywhere. So people like her come to the rescue with the Durango. With the Durango.
The 4-wheel drive.
That 4-wheel drive life. Pretty much our entire friendship is based on pop culture references, which is kind of sad.
The 3. SpongeBob.
Napoleon
Dynamite. Keyboard Cat.
Keyboard Cat. No, like if you guys remember back when YouTube and everything started getting going, the Keyboard Cat was one of the most first like viral videos, and whenever we listen to a song like that's EDM or something, we're just like with the beat everywhere we go, and of course the people in the backseat like Zach and I are like, what's going on? What's going on? We did it almost all the way to the safari park.
So true, yes.
On occasion, you drive that Ford Fusion too.
The Ford Fusion.
Ford Fusion.
I like the Ford Fusion. I mean, it wouldn't be my choice of car if I go to buy a car, but it did the job. Yeah,
gets you from.
It gets good gas mileage. It was a great camera car.
Yeah. Oh my God, that camera car was awesome. It did the S2000 review.
2000.
The 2000. Along with that, you have I guess you could say, a fascination with the G35.
I do have a fascination with the G35. Well, I wanted my license plate to be and beyond, which is cheesy.
Because
it's infinity and beyond. Cliche, I don't care. But, so, I'd never seen that license plate before, ever. I roll up to my dad's party that he's having, and this lady with an infinity has in beyond as her license plate, and I yelled at her.
You yelled at her?
I mean, I didn't yell. I aggressively spoke with her.
Okay.
About my need for that license plate and how she stole it from me.
Okay, that she stole from you, but she didn't even know of your existence, probably.
It's okay.
If you could have any car ever, what would it be?
See, I don't know.
See, yeah, I'm just saying from a person that doesn't go that in depth. Like,
okay,
is there something that's like
screams
out to you?
I mean, the only 2 cars that if I had to buy a car right now, realistically, I would either have my Infiniti or I'd have a Subaru. Those are my 2 choices. Whichever one happens first, I'll be happy either way.
Yeah, and then you can go off-roading and that's
go off-roading. Yes. But I have to learn how to drive stick first, so...
You still haven't learned how to drive stick?
No, maybe that'll be another vlog in the future.
Oh, Lord.
That'd be a hot mess. A lot of bleeps.
Bleeps. Oh, yeah. You did good for the safari vlog.
I did, and I've done good so far now, so I'm very proud of myself. Well, it was funny because I was watching Courtney's vlog, and like, she cussed a couple times, and I was like, we're kind of alike in that sense. Yeah. I only met her for like 5 minutes, but...
Literally every single sentence, guys, I cannot, if I'm around Kelsey, it's some kind of SpongeBob reference. Even
in the safari vlog, there was a SpongeBob reference or two in there.
That, and if I'm like backing into a spot, you're good, you're good.
Don't worry, Cap'n will buff out those scratches.
Floret.
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 Big.
Floret.
Toe.
Big toe. We were laughing the other day, guys, about how I wish I could boost this car, but I just couldn't afford it. And we were just laughing about, if you know those really sad like PSA commercials of like, for 80 cents a day or whatever. Like
Sarah McLachlan singing in the background.
I will remember you
in the arms.
It's like, for just $1, you can bring boost to David and Zach Smith's life.
I just, like, I can't get the image out of my head of, like, a close-up of, like, you guys crying, like, like tears just...
It'll be all in black and white, too.
Yes, of course. Select color.
Select color. Because nobody's ever done that before.
It's not a amateur thing to do at all.
Hashtag, this is my photography. I do everything in select color. What was your major?
Photography.
Photography.
Well, technically, if you want to be technical, it was studio art with a concentration in photography. So, I don't know. I do photography, but I like doing other things. Like, I really liked sculpture.
Sculpture?
And stained glass.
Okay, that's
and jewelry
cool.
making. I have some really cool pendants. One of them's like an elephant that I made. One of them's a monkey. They're really cool. I don't know.
So, what did you get out of your diploma? I made a monkey.
I made a monkey.
I made a monkey.
I could take a real nice picture.
Yeah, you did a Twitch broadcast with me yesterday, too.
I did. I got to talk to some people. Couldn't tell you their names, but
oh, it
was a fun time.
It was a good time. We played some Forza and whatnot.
You got to answer questions.
Yeah, I know. You were like, the Mr. Patterson thing.
I was.
You were like, she was acting like my secretary, basically like, Mr. Patterson's not available. And you had the headset on and everything.
Hello, Mr. Patterson is drifting right now. He's unavailable. If you please leave a message, he'll get back to you shortly.
And I'm sitting right next to you. It's like, okay, no.
That's Mr. Patterson to you.
That's Mr. Patterson to you.
I just imagine it like Godfather, like you in a big chair. Mr. Patterson. The Infinity would be good for me because it's like, I feel like it's appropriately sized for a tall lady like myself.
Like yourself. But wait, you say you're a tall lady, yet you won't admit that you're 6 feet tall.
Because 6 foot just sounds so tall.
No, it doesn't.
For a girl.
Remember the other day when we exploded the airbag? Now I was standing on top of the truck filming it.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, there's actually people as tall as like this in my when you're like, I need someone like that.
Yes. Any tall males out there? No, I'm just kidding.
That's a bad idea.
No,
here they all come.
No. David, I'm your biggest fan.
You kept dubbing over
David.
the llamas.
Yes. It was more like the little deer because it was like a pack of them and they would go like this. David, I'm your biggest fan, David. Can I be in the video? That was one of the reasons I liked hanging out with David, is because he could talk about other things than just cars. 95% of the things you talk about are cars. The other 5% I appreciate you talking about because it's not cars and I understand what you're talking about. Otherwise, I'm just like, what?
Squidward. Squidward. You call your mom Squidward.
I do call my mom Squidward.
And last night on Twitch, I was like, really?
Yes.
Like, ma'am, Squidward, ma'am. There's a Z3 in front of us.
It is a nice day to be a convertible.
Yep, but I left that life behind.
I left that life behind me. I feel like that was like, that should be like a movie quote. Like a,
I know.
Like a, You got your face like
They
this.
told me that I was ruthless, and then I left that life bed. Like Cartman.
Turned over a new leaf.
Yeah. Leaf wall like a Nissan.
Well, it started out because she just gets really sassy sometimes. So we would tell her to stop being such a Squidward. And then it caught on and we just started calling her Squidward all the time. And she was like, yeah, you're right, I am a Squidward.
Oh,
and now
no.
she calls us like her kids of squid. And we call ourselves like the Squid Squad.
Squillium.
Squillium Fancy Son. But it's a weird thing.
And on that awesome Squidward note, we are going to close out this vlog. Is there anything else you would like to say?
I'm your biggest fan, David.
Oh God. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Say bye.
Bye.